ゴッホとかマネとかゴーギャン、Renoir are talking about impressionism. What do you think about
the impressionism? I think in French it's really important. The little place of French, the name is Normandy, is you have like large beaches with like mountains and sharp, and then you have beaches. And this place is a group of artists, one of those ones, break the rule. Like there was a lot of rule in French about how to make art. You have to do like these little artists who say for the first time, well, we are going to make different. Like living people, like movement, like you can see the life in the painting.
impressionism?
Exactly, this is impressionism.
Yeah, but I think we can be discovering new technique,
new way of doing
new way of doing.
But I think impressionism was the first one who really breaks the code. Like because before it was like, oh, we're gonna do perspective and then totally different. Now we are gonna make whatever we want with the color we want. We're gonna speak about topic we want. This freedom in the art. This is my theory, but I think that's why it's so famous in French. Because we like breaking the rules. We like making new. We like the freedom. We like. It was really beautiful. Today, those painters, French, and in schools, we see always those ones. Those of how you told me.
It's a huge part of classes.
We
learn a lot about impressionism.
The points, for example, points. Yeah.
Which artist is most famous as an impressionism artist?
I think it's Monet.
It's hard.
Monet?
Yeah, with his painting of his garden.
The Garden of Monet.
I think this is the most
famous.
One of his paintings is at the Musée de l'Orangerie, in the park of the Louvre. Another building.
Orangerie?
Orangerie. There is this room with only painting, really big room with his painting on the
Did you see that?
On the wall. Yes, I went. And it's really beautiful.
Also, Van Gogh is really famous. I think it will be funny to ask French people randomly in the streets names of painters. And I think most of names of painters will be Impressionism painters. And I think Monet and Van Gogh, like a lot. There's a lot of representation in alternative art. Like there's a lot of people who take those pieces of art and make
as an inspiration.
Why such a movement or revolution? French famous place as art. Yeah,
so much movement.
That's right. The country will be so famous.
I think it's a really hard question. Yeah. Many answers. You can find an explanation through the educational system, I think. Really elitist. So I think with a special school for the best ones.
A lot of selection.
Really selective school, really hard classes. Anthropological point of view, maybe the familial system.
I think there's so many new movements because there was so elitist and people were like, we don't want it to be so elitist. So each new movement,
each generation
intend to open a bit more art. And I think that's why there's a lot of changing in French about the art movement.
Yes, because we have this culture of revolting. We do a lot of strike. We don't accept the power that is the system. We always fight against it to make it better,
And the art is the first line. Because the art is easy to change it. And so I think that's why there's a lot of change of the movement, and that's why there's a lot of movement who was born in French. People wanted to protest. I don't like elitism. I want to do different. I don't like the government, so I
think we are really creative people. We can easily put the old world, create a new one.
Say, I don't like those rules. Yeah, you create
I think so.
You make new.
Because it's not only about art, it's also about scientific invention. We have strong companies that are leader in the world. We discovered a lot of things.
Cinema,
medicine. If you want to make an artist or some sportive. Someone with talent needs to have an environment that is good to express his talent.
Yeah,
you know?
and not oppress it.
Be open-minded
We
and we have
raise-
strong infrastructure to
Break the rules.
to put
I see.
to take these talents and give them chance and all they need to create.
I heard French people like to argument,
Yeah.
discussing, talking about the political things also.
I think it's really important. We like having debate, we protesting, we have strong ID. There's a few years ago, the culture a bit not changed, but nowadays in French is not discussing. It's arguing, but nothing good came out of those discussions. It's been 1 year almost 1 year that I'm off of France in other culture. And I think going in other culture is really good for having a point of view on your own culture. Because
To relativize.
realize how is your culture. Because when you're raised in the same culture, then you don't see the stuff. I was abroad, and when I went away in France, when I came back, I realized that French people nowadays, when they're arguing, they don't listen. They just have an idea and then they just intent of convincing the other people. If we're arguing about something, it could be art, or it could be whatever it is, or music. I have my point of view. He has his own point of view. I try to convince him and he tried to convince me. And French people didn't really accept the fact that there is several points of view and that it's okay.
Oh,
I think we have the culture of convincing people. There is one idea and this is the idea that is the one. So we didn't accept that the people who have a different point of view. I went to culture this year where people, when they talking, they're like, "Oh, you have a different idea of mine." Okay, so
And I accept it.
I accept it.
And
So that
I'm not going to say you are a very bad
or you
person.
are wrong. And when I came back to France, it was a shock because I wanted to talk about different point of view, and people like, "No, this is like this. No, no."
Oh, I see.
And it was like a bit rude for me.
In France, people judge you.
Judge a lot. But the good part is when they have a strong idea, for example, the social rights, they fight for him, for the idea. They fight for the idea.
I see. For
Because they
justice.
believe this really deep, like, this is the good idea. So they went to the street and then they shot like, I want a more retreat, I want a good retreat.
If people think, oh, this is right, they try to fighting against.
Yeah, but I think I have to add one thing for the art in French about the differences. For example, we spoke a lot about museum and about the Louvre and about Paris. There is a lot of culture that take place in Paris. A lot of music stuff, a lot of book stuff that is in Paris. And I live far away of Paris, and moving into Paris is really expensive. And when I was a child, I didn't have a lot of money. I wanted to see art stuff. I wanted to go to the library. There's a national library in Paris making incredible stuff about the art. And I wanted to go there. But I couldn't because it was far away and it was expensive. And in my city, there wasn't stuff like this. And then you met people living near Paris. For example, he's living from Paris. And this is not the same education. This is not the same access to art. There's a lot of access of the art in French, but there's a lot of elitists nowadays also because every step, the most important are in Paris. Because you have to go to Paris and you have to find a place of sleeping and then you have to find a way of eating and then you have to go back to the town. And this is really complicated in zoo. For example, I never went to the Louvre. There's the art in Paris and all the other art. And it's a little bit frustrating. I was a bit pissed off about French. Every time it's like putting the stuff in Paris and not in the other place. I don't know what's your point of view.
Everything is in Paris for a reason. Everything was made of there. Most of the art movement and artists lived over there. They lived in Paris, Brussels, London. it's like capital. It's normal. They attract and gather all the new movement, the talents.
Yeah, but art is not elitist system. It will be nice that people in the countryside have access to the same type of art. For example, I don't know, there is a lot of free things in Paris. And in my country there is like 2 museums and all the rest is you have to pay.
Because there is 2 museums.
No, there is more. Gallery, like theater, like concerts. But you have to pay. And in Paris there is a lot of them free.
But there is also not free museum.
Yeah,
There are lots of museums in Paris that is really expensive. Everybody can go.
Oh, this is our last question. This is talking about the Japanese painting.
Is like the mountain?
Yeah, Katsushika Hokusai, Monet, like
The money of Japan.
yeah, traditional Japanese painting.
Ah, I see.
Identity. It's famous in French.
I know a lot of people love the Japan culture.
Yeah, but the painting.
The painting is part of Japan. Lots of people love Japan because you have, at least we see it like this, seems that you have a really strong identity with
Tradition.
culture, tradition. Your way of painting is really different from what we know.
The landscape are different.
Exactly. Japan art is really appreciated
Famous.
by the European people and French people.
We didn't know it as much as money, but every French people know at least one painting.
Oh, I see.
Because it's really present. We see a lot of those kind of paintings.
Like used by company to marketing, beautiful design that you can buy, furniture, your stuff.
And
So it's a
also,
strong inspiration. Artists also in cross.
and there is a lot of temporary exposition about Japan.
Really? They invite or they already has?
I don't know if they
Really?
invited if it's a change or if it's already there.
Oh, I see.
Photographic, painting, and stuff about the Japan because a
Maybe.
lot of curiosity.
Interesting. They went to Paris and Japanese painting. Okay.
It's like you, I think.
Another thing we share French and Japan in the art is the people who make the cartoon. I don't know how animation.
The anime.
The animation.
This is really famous.
Yeah, but the two countries. I don't know how to say it in
we have
English.
something in common.
We have something in common.
French people and
Japanese people, like the two culture, raise animator.
Animation. Oh,
Yeah.
I
Like
see.
Japan is the most famous French. Most of French people don't know, but we are like the second country of the world to make animation. Really good animation,
Oh.
and there's a lot of exchange in French and in Japan. Japan people animation who came in French, and there's a lot of French people who go to Japan for
I
doing
see.
this. French people like more Japan animation than French animation because they don't know that we are such a strong animation culture.
Oh,
It's like a bit hidden. Like the French people don't know that the Goblin is a school of animation, is like the second most important animation school in the world.
Oh, thanks so much. A long time for interview. Majority of Japanese. My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for asking all this
Thanks so much, Mateo. Cairo. For the audience.
stuff. The audience, the comments for the audience. I don't know. If you want to go to France, don't only go to Paris.
But you should go.
You should go, but really quick. Like,
But
see the art of Paris and then go away.
there is a lot of little town that is really worth it to see.
Wonderful town.
Go to Normandy, go to Bretagne,
Go to the south,
to the south,
to the mountain, to the snow, to
to see the sea. We have everything in France. We have it.
French is not only art.
exactly.
Yeah.
And in each place you have a different culture, really different culture, and the food is really nice in each place.
But you have something.
It was my advice.
No, I have nothing right now. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. じゃあまた次回の動画でお会いしたいと思います。